Got another engine on the stand, Dav. Should we see if the oil pump's the cause?
Mate.
This is a low oil pressure one.
Yeah.
Where we found that the old gear was spinning on the shaft. So let's put it back together properly. Not that it wasn't proper before. And we'll strip the oil pump and we'll see whether that's got any debris in it causing it. So stick with us. Boop.
So, quick recap then, sir.
This was the GT3 Huracan engine that lost oil pressure at Spa when they went to start it. We stripped it down, so if you click on the link for the last video, you'll know that we found that the timing chain gear onto the back of the shaft, we could turn it by hand.
Yep.
So it was assembled in the car and we could essentially do that, like that.
So it was driving nothing.
So it was driving nothing. So I've stripped it all apart and I've got a new gear. I've gone through the bearing housing, cleaned it, dressed the threads, make sure that's all good. The back of the auxiliary drive is clean, it doesn't have a step on it. And I've sort of checked the surface finish of that, so that's fine. It's a new gear, and we've got a new bolt. And then what we'll do is we'll put the drive assembly on. We'll put the timing chain tensioner on, because I've got a new timing chain, new tensioner, new seal, new oil pump drive cover. So we just pop those bits on to give us some space on the bench, because I don't think you want to see me glue a cover back on.
We don't need to.
But what we'll do is we'll strip the oil pump, and we'll just go through the oil pump. We'll split it all apart across the table. We'll go through it and we'll make sure there's no debris in it, so I can build it all back up with a new seal kit, and we can put it on. Because once I've got the timing chain on, the next step is just gluing covers back on, and there's no point you being stood over camera for that. So let us do that, dear boy.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Somebody asking in the comments, who is dear boy?
Who is dear boy? Don't know. Who is dear boy?
I don't know.
Dear boy.
It was a posh person's thing, wasn't it? You'd say years ago, hello, dear boy.
Yeah, I just think it's better than, you know, me sort of calling you a...
Now.
Wow.
See you next Tuesday.
Yeah, I know. Someone put that in the comments as well, didn't they? Because I said it last week. I said, see you next Tuesday. They went, that's still an absolute classic. I think so as well.
I said, oh, so.
Right. So a bit of assembly lube.
Bit of squidge.
Yeah, not on the face, because of course that's the friction face we need. No. But we will also finger the hole. So just get a bit on that. Like so. All right.
Does that feel nice?
Yeah, it feels smooth, Dav. Smooth. Right, let's set the gears on.
Let's have a look from the other side. There you go.
So this sits like so. I'm just sort of being extra vigilant now, just to make sure nothing ends up in the face. So that sits like so, and that sits over the top like that. But what we're going to do is, I'm just going to pop the new timing chain on. I'm going to pop the new tensioner in, and the thing to remember, the tensioner doesn't come with a seal. You've got to make sure you put new seal in.
Rightio.
Otherwise that will be embarrassing. You have to hook it. Like so. And then make sure you get it. Don't leave it like that. Yeah?
Okay.
Make sure you get it inside the tracks of the guide.
Right.
Or trouble will befall us.
Yes.
Today's completion mark will be done with gold. So, let us engage in unlockings. Can go on there, like so, darling. Do 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 do. Oh. That is tight as a tiger. Is she going to be a gusher? No.
No.
Just a little dribble like a prostate issue. Isn't it, bud? You having that, Dad?
Oh, that's it, I'm done.
Yeah.
I don't think when you were lubing up your finger and inserting earlier,
Yeah.
was
If you'd just like to cough, sir, cough. Right. No. So what I'm trying to do now is locate the web.
Yeah.
Oh. There she blows, Dabbler. So if you stick your head in here, Mush, right in there.
Hang on, let me come round. So that one there.
In that hole,
Yeah.
if you look up in it, you see, do you need a light? I
do
need
need
a
light.
light.
Hang on.
I need the secret. Yeah.
Oh, you've got. Right.
Can you see that sort of step out? It's like a little cutout in a webbing. Yeah? So that's TDC,
Yeah.
and then that's what that
Hang on.
engages in the screw thread,
Right.
and then that's what locks it in time.
Okay.
Yep. We're in. So that's now locked up. So what that means we can do now, I can pull a pin in the tensioner. So it's clean. So I can pull against the crank now, basically.
Yeah.
Right, so in regards to the repair or fixing it, we're done. All I've got to do now is put the covers back on and put the oil pump back on. But what I want to do is actually just pull the pump apart, basically. So I think while we're here, I've got to put my circlip on. So this sits over the shaft like so. And then always remember the square end of the circlet on the inside forces out against the load. So you never have the rounded edge pointing out.
Yep.
And then all you got to do is just guide the bloody circlip on. And that's okay. It's all neatly sat. Right. And then let's just glue that plate on. Shaking like a shitting dog. So when you hear of the oil pump seals leaking on an R8, it's normally the seal that sits inside this plate.
Right.
So there's an O-ring inside that the drive shaft tube. The drive shaft sits on the gear we've just installed, and then there's a drive shaft tube that pushes inside it, and the O-ring in this plate just turns to plastic.
Yep.
And then it just leaks.
Is that similar to one that goes with the C6 RS6?
That's it, exactly the same. Exactly the same.
Right.
And it's just because where it's located, the O-ring just turns to plastic, mate, and just eventually just goes, nah.
And the O-ring is like, what, 50p a quid?
No, actually, they're not anymore. They're like £47.20.
Are they?
Yeah.
Love it.
So to do the job, because of course you changed that O-ring, the O-ring and the oil pump, the two here, I mean the one on the side pump, the ones on the front, you end up with about 10 being done. Yeah, it's like a £2 job now on an R8.
Wow. Just
under with filter and fluids and labour and stuff.
Yep.
On an RS6, it's a lot more.
Of course, getting at that engine is not the easiest, is it, in those? Some funny comments about the RS6 that was in the background of the Gallardo video.
Yeah, because he's got green number plates on it.
I didn't even notice. When people were saying, it's got the wrong wheels on it.
Yeah, he's got the original wheels. He just put, they're like RS5 wheels on it, aren't they?
Yeah.
Right, that's the drive shaft on. So that's done, the sealant can go off. I can't put the oil filter housing on.
There's some strange sex noises coming from over there, your team.
And my son, weirdly. It's okay if that's your life choice. Mummy and Daddy love you anyway.
What is going on?
Tom's being a drive shaft.
What's happening there?
Callum's just not committed to the game.
You're not committed. Come on.
Huh? Yeah? You on the brake? I need... I need Matt. Matt's got more weight behind him.
The weight of it, the weight of experience.
Yeah, the weight of knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did your date go, Tom?
Huh? Oh, children. Come on, Tom.
Lydia, if you're watching this, this is how he'll sound in bed.
Go on, he's in. He's got it.
Dav, that's shaking like a shitting dog, not me. Honestly. Right.
So you've had a delivery of a new toy.
What new toy?
Well, you knew.
Oh,
You knew. Four before.
I've got a 4x4, and it's a diesel.
Oh.
I know.
Yeah, well, the van's a diesel.
Yeah, so I suppose it's all right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a dark side special. It's a 3-litre V6 Touareg.
Wow.
So I can go car delivering.
Yeah.
Well, eventually.
So what?
Yeah, Cal now wants to go racing by putting the bike in the trailer and then sleeping in the back of the trailer.
Not Cal. No, because it's going to be freezing in the back of the trailer.
Hey?
The race shuttle.
Not Cal, the race shuttle.
Yeah, so where are we going to sleep then?
Put a mattress in the back of...
Yeah.
In the back of the what?
All right.
Well, to be fair, you could sleep in Coops' lorry. Couldn't you?
No, put a mattress in the back of the Touareg.
Hey?
Put one in the back. Put the seats down.
Yeah, but then I have to sleep even closer to you. No.
So what sort of race shuttle?
I have bought a fully enclosed tilt with a winch.
Nice.
So we can start offering it to clients, basically. Because we have been asked a few times, can we do it? And
no, you can.
yeah, I think Nathan loves trundling around, trailering stuff.
He didn't seem too pleased when the car came. He's like, has it got CarPlay? No.
No, I'm gonna have to change that, I think, can I? So yeah, it's sat outside. So yeah,
I will drop in a clip of you receiving your new
Vehicle.
Yeah.
Vehicle.
I think it's quite good how we all got excited about
A 3 litre.
diesel used Touareg arriving.
I've bought a diesel.
Oh, what?
Got a diesel and a can of Red Bull.
That's all right. Half drunk can of Red Bull.
I know. Does it? What doesn't? Right. Here's the challenge. So Adam's turned up for this. How many things don't work?
Lots.
Right. How many are you going for?
That's what I said. He's selling with warranty now, so it doesn't
Yeah.
No warranty implied?
Oh,
No warranty implied. Just friendship warranty.
just friendship warranty.
I'm going to be nice. I'm going to go with 6.
You're going 6?
What, are we plugging in bolts?
Hey? No.
no,
Just
things
how
don't
many
work.
things you can
Generally.
find are wrong?
I'm going.
No, Volt VW. I reckon
I'm
1 or 2.
Yeah, I'm confident with
1
this.
or 2.
I am
things.
confident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are good, solid, reliable cars. The
Yeah.
engines are V6.
There's a lot of black electrical tape over the dash though, mate. How many warning lights you hide in?
But I did use a hammer and a chisel on the dashboard, so
It's got fuel in it as well.
This is the service you get provided.
I got to say, Rick, it doesn't smell of wet dogs, which is a good start.
Doesn't smell of dog.
2 previous keepers.
Where's my OGS cable then? Smells of Red Bull. Go on then. Do the folding mirrors work? They do!
Whoa.
Click, 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 click.
I like it. And it's got a tow bar, which is the main thing. So for those of you that don't know, because I haven't told anybody, we've ordered a trailer, a fully enclosed trailer, so that we can collect cars. Because we get asked a lot, and over the last couple of weeks I've probably spent more hiring a trailer than it is to just buy one.
So you just bought
So
one.
we've just, we've just bought one. So that's what we were saying about, may as well just get a, got roof bars as well, Mush. It's just going to look ridiculous when I put an FA57 plate on it. Fast.
I can't believe it's a bit overkill for me. A fully enclosed trailer to take my M3 around.
Listen to these dickheads.
Good boss, isn't it?
Even Nathan's like, the trailer's not even arrived yet. And Nathan's like, how much to hire your trailer? No. Right, so we got 1, we got a broken light.
Hang on.
2. It's just the lights.
Yeah.
Front and rear lights, they need Jordaning.
Take
And then,
that so far.
and then rear lights.
Switch over working lights.
Hey,
Switch over work. No, there you go.
what do you mean?
Mic switch and the spring's gone in that.
Oh, blow up.
When you open the boot, that would activate. Those ones turn off, and these ones turn on.
I'm gonna.
That's cool.
It all needs some Juden love, doesn't it?
Yep.
Needs a good clean.
But it's all present and correct.
CD changer. That's what we want. How many
Oh.
CDs are in it?
Is it a 6?
Ah, is a 6.
Oh.
No CDs.
Same as mine.
What else? It's all lights, mate. I'm gonna love this. Why bleed brakes?
Come round here. I showed Adam, I'm not chucking you under the bus.
It's got baller calipers on it, hasn't
It's
it?
got twin nipples, so you better bleed them out far.
Just bleed the inner.
Big, aren't they?
Yeah, bleed the
I
inner.
like the way you think.
Bleed the inner.
It's got big brake kit on it.
I told you. Big
Yeah, I
brake
know.
kit. You wanted it, I'll give you it.
BBK.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, one touch.
One touch works. What we got? Paperwork. Lock and key. Love sticky. What went in the top there? If anyone knows, let us know. There's like a little Allen key thing that went there.
Yeah.
Was that if you had a sunroof? Was that the sunroof key that lived there?
Must be, yeah. Loads of paperwork.
Yeah. Oh.
Stacks of it all
Oh.
from VW.
Trims are loose. Look. The battery's under here, isn't it?
Yeah, the battery is under there.
I'm gonna have to put a battery on it, I think.
So that's 3 things. The lights.
Are you classing
battery.
all 4 lights as one thing?
No, I'm
Are you? Is that how it works? Look, even the vents work in the back.
told you.
Snap filler cap strap.
Yeah, we're right
You know,
enough
I
for
was
them.
extremely paranoid when I started looking for one for you that it wasn't going to be a complete and utter dud.
First aid kit.
And I actually feel a little bit better now.
I think you've done well, sir.
Pretty nervous.
Cal's going to be busy in a minute. He's going to be cleaning the car.
To Claire and Trev.
I know. Who are Claire and Trev? Have they had a
Is that
lovely
the card?
Christmas?
Hang on, let's have a look. A Christmas card.
Claire and Trev.
Claire and Trev.
A very Merry Christmas.
If you're watching-
Paul, Emily, Dom, Gracie and Fred.
You're watching Claire and Trev. Hi. So what power are these? Standard? About 230?
I believe this one's a 245 horsepower version. If you wanted to tune it, it will make 310 pretty easy.
And he's taking his driving test. He don't know how to turn the car on.
Push your foot harder on the brake.
Oh, I am on the road.
Yeah, definitely use
The battery, it drops in voltage. It was a bit slow on crank over the weekend, but it's always fired up, no issues.
So what is it? Is it Cat S, Cat N?
No, mate, it's uncategorised.
Not for long.
Wait
so far.
the train on the back of it. Rolls it.
Will it do 90 mile an hour in the outside lane fully loaded though? That's the question.
Obviously, legally.
It did 17 miles an hour on the way here, finding no issues in the outside lane. But whether you want to do that speed, I don't know. Not tested.
This is your new home, Nathan.
Yes.
I hope you like it.
Yeah.
Doesn't know.
Advertise. Do you prefer the X5 or the? Well, Adam does have an X5 for sale. If you want to email him. You've got some others on the go as well.
Yes, so we just set up a new company called Kirkland Car and Commercial, specialising in SOR sourcing, and then we have about 35 vehicles in stock, anywhere from an SUV to a sports car to vans. Rick came to me a few days ago and said, Adam, I'm looking for a Touareg, can you have a little look and see what we can find? I said, no worries. 4 days later I sent him some photos. He said, yeah, I'll take it. I said, let me go have a little look, and I think he's pretty happy. I know he snagged it, but that's just him having a little joke around.
Yeah,
but I think overall spec-wise what he wanted, he's happy and out of it. I've got a nice little deal with Rick too on a vehicle that he's part X for me, so overall that'll be on the site. That'll be the Mark 6 Golf GTI. So we got to do a little bit of prep on that, and then that'll be good to sell this week coming. So if anyone wants to, give me a hit, and we'll see what we can do to help you out.
So this is the perfect car then for sitting in your Donner meat.
That's it. Donner meat and cheese chips.
Happy days. Rick.
All right, Dan.
Here he is.
There's plenty of room for bodies in here, dead or alive. Honestly. It doesn't have the American emergency, have you seen the anti-hijack tab you get in like Mustangs?
So you can pop the trunk.
It glows in the dark. That doesn't say something about a country, does it?
Were you saying that once it's shut you can't get out?
No, you know in American cars, like you go and buy a Mustang or Camaro, both of John's car had it, they had a glow-in-the-dark pulls clipped to the inside of the boot. And it is actually there's a person jumping out of the boot like this.
Not got an anti...
No, Germans don't kidnap people.
Allegedly.
Just Americans. Sorry, allegedly. Yeah. Allegedly, yeah.
So you can't get out now.
Hey?
Should we go for lunch?
No. What are you doing? I can't get out.
You can. Oh.
Yeah, I know how to get out. That's an intelligence thing. Yeah, it is.
Tex has got ID5, ID6. What one do you use now?
ID5.
ID5.
What more do you want in the conversation?
I don't know.
Someone said the other day, because I said, do you remember the black Lamborghini video we did over the other side where I got it started?
Yes.
And I said, I could be a doctor, me.
Yeah.
And someone put, whoa, it's a bit arrogant to think you're smarter than a doctor. And I put back, find me a doctor that can fix Lamborghinis. Bang on the money, ain't I?
No more comments.
Nope, none, mate.
Right, so what are we doing with this then?
Right. We have a little wander around the inside of it, mate. I like this. I picked Jack up from football in it yesterday. Literally, mate, he was buzzing.
He's like, Lamborghini? No. All right, no.
I think it's because it's like...
Touareg.
I know. You what? Yeah. I'm gutted. R8 wheels don't fit on it. I got a set of 20s.
I can dispose of your old centre caps.
What, for your Scirocco?
Stick some Bentley in.
No, because they're like 118 PCD, not 112. So
They're weird.
yeah, big wheels, aren't they?
Wouldn't Cayenne wheels fit on this?
Yeah, but Porsche wheel. Then you just like should just bought Porsche, shouldn't you? Porsche, mate, with your Coke. Georgie Dawes, what's the scores? You remember that?
I do remember that.
He ain't got a clue what I'm on about, have he?
We need to do a little bit
Do you
of
not know that? He's trying not to. Why are you like?
He's gone.
What?
I've just seen you have a fit at the wheel.
Yeah. Do you know? Honestly, they had Matt Lucas in a baby suit,
Okay.
dressed as a baby on a drum kit, and he would literally have a fit. They would go, Georgia Dawes, what's the scores? And he would absolutely batter shit out of this drum kit.
You watch some strange things.
It's funny though, isn't it? Anyway. Mitch, what did we say?
I said 4.
You said 4. You said
6. Matt said 3.
Matt said 3, I said 17.
right. And the scores in for Carly's fault code game is
We got
1.
Oh.
1 fault found. In the instrument cluster, we're good on ABS, we've got an airbag, we've got an auxiliary heating, CAN, comfort, driver, nav, passenger, left door, right door, steering angle sensor. I mean, let's be honest, this is what I want. What do we think the fault is going to be in the instrument cluster? Function limitation due to undervoltage.
Back to the battery.
Battery, mate. So, let us clear the instrument cluster. This may take a minute. And literally, it's easy as that. We'll do a repeat check now, see if it goes away. Easy peasy. This is a great game. This is going to catch on this year, I tell you.
I think so.
The Carly fault code game. I like it. I want one. So, what you should do is link the description below. There's a discount code. Get that. Go to car parks on a Sunday night with your mates and play the fault code game. Isn't it?
Deliberately go and introduce
Yeah, introduce faults. If you do what Matt does and you cheat, then you can win all the time.
He didn't hear that, did he?
No, he didn't.
He's busy
He
with
lost
the
this week
customer.
anyway, didn't he? Yeah, Matt's got his telephone voice on at the minute.
Hello, I'm Matthew Hazelton.
Yeah, could you imagine him doing that?
Hello.
Yes. Hello.
Today on BBC Two.
Thank you for coming. It works.
Ooh,
Honestly.
they never used to.
Nope, they always broke. Needs a battery now, doesn't it? Put a battery on it.
Can you take it into low?
Consumer switch off active. I can. I've got adjustable diffs, mate. Ugh. There we go. Good. No issues found, look, mate. Lovely jubbly. Right.
So let's take this back. If you'd gone to view this car,
Yeah.
you've taken this with you in theory,
Yeah.
and checked it out before you'd agreed to part with your hard-earned cash.
Yeah. And then you could have gambled with the seller on how much money you're getting knocked off by how many faults are stored.
So you could even
50
play.
quid a fault.
You could play the fault
You
code
could play the
game
fault
with.
code game buying a new car. There we
Mate,
go.
This is the future.
It is, mate, isn't it? You've heard it here first. Right, let me just start it up. Oh, there we go. I need a battery. Unlock hidden features.
Oh, now we're talking.
What hidden features do we reckon we've got? I want beepies. It doesn't beep until you're on red. It's a bit too much for me.
Oh, do you know what we should do? We should plug this into my car, the Carly, as well. And then we can play the fault code
We
game.
could do that next month, couldn't we? We've gone into Dash for coding just to see what it can do, and it's taken a backup first, so, you know, just in case you break it.
Andy?
Yeah. And to be fair, the two things, seatbelt reminder is on, and the washer fluid warning is on. So you can turn those items off.
Oh, I want to turn that off on mine.
I know. What, seatbelt warning?
Yeah.
It's annoying. So you can drive without your seatbelt then, can't you? Don't do that.
Well, when I'm on
That's
airfields,
irresponsible.
obviously. But they're the only two things you can change with this.
Read out. Well, yeah, and we'll see what it says on service data. Might be a little bit too old, but we'll have a go. Only because it never had digital service on these, did it? It was the old school Syvecs book. What did that say? 11 months, didn't it? Yeah, 11 months. There you go.
Perfect.
240 days. Bang in. What else we got?
Smells.
Smells like.
The workshop smells like diesel.
I know, I'm going to get it out now. Sweet. Right. Thanks for joining us on another episode of the Carly Fault Code game. So who won? Who won? Did you say 3?
Matt said 3.
Matt wins again. 2.
Ah!
1. So you win. 2 in a row. So if you want to win this one, send Matt something. What do you want? Do you want something nice or something abusive? For the give. Eh? No, you're not having a Carly. We've got to give this one away. Matt's not having one.
So comment something about Matt.
Yeah, comment something about Matt.
Like his hair,
You know.
or his ethnicity, or his designer clothing.
His Shamani hoodie covered in oil stains. And we will send you that.
Happy days.
If you do want to buy one, yeah, links in the description below, and you get yourself a nice discount with our discount code. And then you can all join in the fun. This is Replace Monopoly. That is it. Move over Parker Games. This is it. Starting a new one.
I'm looking forward to this.
Carly fault code game.
Yeah.
Come into a car park near you. Bosh. Should we go cruising, Dav?
Let's do it.
I'll put a battery in it first, shall I?
Oh, probably.
So what we have done there is I've pulled the water pump housing off. Yeah, you should be all right. So that's the water pump impeller.
Hang on a minute. I'm just going to bring the light over. Might actually help. Right.
Yeah. So that's then the water pump impeller, which is driven
Is that plastic?
off a shaft. It is.
Can these be replaced with a more durable metal one?
No, but that is 600 quid. Just for
What?
that bit. Yep.
600 sheets for that?
600 sheets?
Cool, blimey,
I
go.
know. Yeah. So,
And that's a part that you can actually buy separately.
I know. 600 sheets? You sounded, mate, like a right Londoner when you said that. Do you know what else sounded funny at the weekend?
Go on.
Kate was decorating,
Yes.
and you know decorator's cork, like you do like to... Oh, we were putting up coving in the house.
Oh, right, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kate called it coke.
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 So that was it then, it's fucking off, wasn't it? In your shorts.
I bet she drives a Pulse.
Oh no, with your coke. Got to do some coking. So that's the, So hang on a minute. We've now got a 17-year-old boy complaining that the free TV you get to watch was being interrupted by the fact that your mother was decorating the house you live in for free. Is that pretty much how you would like to lodge this complaint?
No.
No. What we do is we get our coke. Yeah, so if anyone wants to message Kate and take the piss about that, it'd be much appreciated.
Well, there have been some comments noting that she's been absent recently.
It was
from videos.
it was half term last week.
Yes.
So she was off with children. So there's, if you look here, Dav, can you see there's dots? You zoom in on that? Do you see it? There you go, that little dot, right?
Yep.
So all we do there is, I just literally put a little mark to show the outside.
Yeah.
Just like that. Yeah,
Nice.
so at least then when as we're pulling it apart, we get the orientation right, because those gears have all worn together.
Yep.
So the last thing you want to do really is,
Make a mesh of it.
fuck me, that's not even a magnet, that's like an anti-magnet.
What is an anti-magnet?
Be better off if it pushed it away than fucking attracted it. Like that, lad. Yeah. Because obviously we're going to clean everything, and what I don't want... So there is no dot on the back anyway, but I didn't want to take that risk.
Yep.
So we always... Because the next pickle is getting that key out.
Yes.
But also, that's being a bit of a slag to turn over, Dav. Oh no, it's alright.
Oh, listen to that.
Put that there for now. Let me get rid of the particles here, Mush.
So what would you pay for one of these pumps new?
These are like 3.5 grand new.
Ooh. Plus the VAT.
Yeah, so I think we've stripped one of these before to do a casing repair, haven't we?
That's right, we have, yeah. I suppose that would be an opportunity to drop that in now, a link
Yeah.
somewhere.
Thanks, mate. Is Nathan back with milk yet?
No idea.
He'll be back with Pringles also, I think. He does like a spicy Pringle.
It looks like a spicy Pringle.
Get me, yeah, them two, they're fine,
I'm
mate.
gonna get abused.
Hey?
I don't think he watches YouTube videos, does he? Only the ones that he's in.
You think he only watches the videos he's in?
Yeah.
You can't see him sat at home watching YouTube.
He watches people weeing in nature.
He showed you that yesterday, didn't he? Honestly.
It's
Yeah.
like a nice, lovely view in there. There's a guy just weeing. You are such big humans.
Right, can I be cheeky? So sometimes you can just knock them out. If you can't be good, be lucky.
So that's what you pay your money for.
You know? Yes, much! Oh, no shaftings. No shaftings. No shaftings. So that is the pressure side. That's what creates your oil pressure.
Yep.
Everything from the back onwards then is your scavenge side.
Oh, he is back.
Hello, Nathaniel. Did you get milkings?
No,
Why?
can't be bothered.
Honest.
Well, that's going to come up in your quarterly review.
It's good then, isn't it?
You seriously not going to got milk?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
I got coffee as well.
Did you?
You legend. Any Pringles?
They had the rubbish ones in there, like the weird Mexican.
Look, he looked though, didn't he?
I love Pringles.
I'm more of a the big share bags of salt and vinegar crisps, if I'm
The
honest.
Co-op do some irresistible salt and vinegar crisps.
Ah,
They're like crack.
Honestly,
Yeah,
A man's heroin.
they are so good.
no. Kate will smash a bag of them like it's Tom Hartley in a sauna. Not Tom Hartley, that's wrong.
What, the Supercars? Is it Tom Hartley Jr. or Senior? You are.
Oh, that joke is absolutely backfired. Tom, if you'd like to date my wife, drop a comment. Tom Hardy. I tried to be funny, Callum, and it backfired. Right, so these ones now are keywayed. I did the same with that one. I'm going to have to mark them left and right. No, that one's not keywayed. This one is keywayed.
Right.
I'm hoping this one's the same. Yeah, this one's not keywayed as well. But I've written L and R on them ones. And I'm going to do the same on this one. I'm going to write L and R, but I'm going to write 2.
How's the Driftmobile coming along?
Still there.
Thanks for the update.
No worries. Anytime.
So again, everything laid out so you know where it is, where it came from.
It just causes issues otherwise, mate.
Yeah. So have we got any updates with other projects that we've been following recently?
What's going on? I think we're gonna have a go with the Lambo later, aren't we?
So that's the yellow one.
Later in the week, yeah. So we can hopefully get it driving.
Yeah.
I think if we get it on the ramp, give it a quick service, and get some decent oil and a filter in it. We know we've got new plugs in it. I've got fuel filters to put on it. But what I'll probably do is, when I can drive it, fill the tanks, because I've got to seal them. I didn't want to go sealing them and then have another problem.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
And then looking at other engine builds, we've obviously
Then
got Chris
engine
Slick's.
builds, we've got Chris's McLaren, Dean's RS6 behind me that we got to finish. I've got the Ferrari to strip, which will probably be next week. Then on top of that, then we've got the R8.
Oh, your R8?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's everything out.
And obviously waiting on parts for various things.
Yeah, so with mine at the minute, it will be, I've got to send Nathan to pick some bits up for it that I've bought off a customer.
Okay, we won't say what they are, we'll wait and...
Yeah, I mean, some bits, these, the brand new aircon condensers, he had a few other bits and pieces, so I don't want to go... I want to strip the front end apart, really.
Yeah.
Right, so we're up to there, Dab. Let's have these dowels out. So we've got 2 dowels. Just make sure you got nothing in there. Yeah, so then we've got 2 gears. Right, the dots are on the inside. So this is where you can get muddled up. Look, see, if you go, oh yeah, the dots are always on the inside, and then on there, they're facing that way. So I'm just gonna go. Okay, so we've got them. We've got O-ring. We've got the... Someone told me it's called something different. That was an interesting comment. A Woodruff key
Yeah.
or a parallel key are called different things.
Okay.
Thought that was interesting. Right, that's the shaft out, and that's one piece.
Good.
And this one isn't. This has a gear that comes off this way. So you can see it comes off, look, because you've got a cutout in it.
Yeah.
But my problem is, Mush, what I might do is, I won't be able to get the shaft out that way unless it's out, because I obviously need to, for the want of a better word, Woodruff key. So
Yeah.
someone remind me if I've got that wrong, tell me.
Let us know in the comments.
What I might just do is get some brake clean down it to try and break some of that stiction. Because the oil basically acts like a... There we go, see, straight away.
Lovely.
I know what I'm doing, sonny boy. Straight out, look. Right. Back cover. So now, depending on how confident you are in your strip down, you can clean them chamber by chamber.
Ah,
That's quiet, isn't it?
that is nice. Now the
What
noise
is
has
in
stopped.
Can't even remember what's in there. That's something Mitch has put in there. Yeah, depending on how confident you are, you can clean them chamber by chamber, or you can chuck them all in the wash tank together.
Yep.
See?
There we go.
So we've got O-ring that. So we go that way. That shaft, it's got nothing on. And that shaft there, that shaft there, that shaft there, that shaft's like that. So make sure the circlip is in, because if it's not in, that's what drives that. And the circlip can push all, and the shaft can push all the way through and drop out the water pump. So that's what drives that. So you've got to make sure you don't knock that circlip out the end.
Okay.
Right, mate, that is stripped.
That was pretty swift. I didn't
So what we're
time
gonna
it,
do
but that was quick.
Is we're just gonna, the first telltale is the machine surfaces. So have you got any areas that have picked up? So you're just trying to see if you've got anything really, any galling. Everything looks bloody mint, to be fair. No. That's my pressure side as well. And then just like with these, if you've got anything, even if you pick up material, if there's swarf, they mesh so tight, you'll embed them in the face. You'll literally have them embedded in the gear.
There's no missing it.
No, no, no. They look mint, to be fair. There's no pock marks on them. It's super clean. Which I would expect, to be fair. I mean, it's a race car, so it's... They have more oil changes and bloody fuel changes. Cool. Yeah, look mint. In theory, it should just go straight back together.
Like that. We should do one of those, click, and it all goes back together.
Yeah, and then people will be complaining, you didn't show what you did! You didn't show your working out!
I knew you were going to say that. Yeah. Must show your workings out. You can't show your workings out if you've done your homework on ChatGPT, can you?
Well, Jack had a good answer to the question, a good answer to that. One day we were doing it, and he got the answer. We were doing his homework at home, and I go, mate, you've got to show your workings out. He goes, it's not my problem I'm that smart.
It's a fair point.
Because he didn't have to work it out, he just knew what it was.
Yeah. Rightio.
Righty-ho. Start at the end. I would love to hear people's opinions on what they use as build lube. Steady on, Rick. Because I tried a couple of different things, and I've got to be honest, for pity's sake, Ricky, the only one I've ever really been over the moon with is the red Torco stuff.
Okay, yeah.
So I would love to hear
what we're using
people's
here.
opinions on what they use. Right, they're going to be plastic ones, so 2 plastic dowels.
Smooth.
Yeah. And the trick with everything is just feel it as you build it.
That could be another t-shirt slogan.
Yep. What lube do you use on your slip and slide? I wonder. Is that the short one? Nope, it's definitely that one. It's going to be one of them days, is it? Right, Dev. We've got our 2 dowels in, yeah? And that's our water pump drive gear. And then what we do there is, we literally just slip the old girl in the hole. What I might do first is, tiny bit, like, I'm not a big fan of this stuff because it's like bloody piss water. It's all right, it does a good job.
Yeah.
But I don't know, mate, just not sold on there.
You like it a bit thicker.
I do.
You like a higher viscosity.
I like a little bit more girth to my load. No?
I'm
Wrong sort of...
Mate, it's fine. We have become a carry-on film. It's no dramas.
You know, you just want...
Ooh, matron, etc.
Yeah. Just want it to kind of hang in the air like snot, don't you?
Like when you used to...
In your endo.
When you used to spit and then suck it back up before it hit the floor.
What you and Abs do in your own time, mate, is up to you.
Well, we were talking about that earlier. We can't talk about that on camera either.
I thought a little screwdriver would make my life easier, but I'm not digging it. So, uno más.
So I've got to say, it is satisfying seeing this arrive looking pretty dirty. Pulling it apart and then look at it now.
Hopefully, people will think the same and they'll hit the like and subscribe button. What a slag.
Hey, that was almost seamless.
I know. Right, dear boy. So, we have that bit in. Right, now we need to insert our...
What is that?
I'm going to call it a Woodruff key. Someone's going to slam me because it's not called a Woodruff key because it's paralleled. So as in a Woodruff key looks like a boat on the underside of it. So if anyone wants to literally come along behind us and re-edit the video, you know. All right, so in.
Definitely not a Woodruff key. A lot of noise in the background. Once again, we just like to remind the viewers that it is a working
workshop.
supercar facility.
Oh yeah, look, I've jizzed.
Ooh.
It's like that day I found that Gillian Anderson poster at FHM all over again.
FHM, now we're going back.
Oh mate,
Hey,
it's the only reason I watched X-Files.
do you remember, so obviously it was loaded as well.
Yeah.
Do you remember Front?
No.
Front magazine.
No, see, it was FHM.
Yep.
It was loaded, wasn't it? It was the other one
Loaded was the original one. That's the first Lads mag that came out in like 92, 93.
Yeah. And then FHM was
came off
similar
the back of it.
style, wasn't it? It wasn't like loaded. And
FHM was more kind of higher production values, more glossy, a bit more seen as higher brow.
We're thinking of nuts, aren't we?
Nuts and Zoo, but front was more like loaded, but like I'd say a couple of rungs below.
Right.
And I used to write the motoring section for that back in the day.
Did you?
Yeah.
Is that where you started?
No, that was just a little side hustle.
Just a little side hustle. Right. So we've got our 2 gears in. Okay. We've got our dowels in. We've got our O-ring on. Yeah. And we've got our plate, like so.
Yep.
All right. And now this side we have our mini dowlings. Yeah. We have our gear.
Furious tapping in the background.
And our other gear. And this is needing a ceilings.
This always reminds me of the scene in Layer Cake, where the guy is
Layering cake.
taking the pistol apart blindfolded.
Yeah.
Cole
That's a good
Meany.
film, that is.
Mate, that's my favourite film.
That C5 blasting
Mate.
along to the pub,
Yeah.
and they're playing She Sells Sanctuary by the Cult.
Yes! What a tune! What a film that is. I was reading somewhere the other day that that's where the people who were casting for the new James Bond, they watched that, and that's where they first spotted
Daniel Craig?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's baller in it.
and thought
He was good in it.
Yeah.
Although I do like the guy who buys the... Calm down, mate. You give a fucking aspirin headache.
That's Jamie Foreman.
Is it?
Yeah, Jamie Foreman, who was Freddie Foreman's son. Freddie Foreman was one of the Craze crew
No
back in the
fucking
day.
way.
100%.
Is
That's his
it?
dad, yeah.
Check you out.
And I met Freddie Foreman and Tony Lambriano many years ago.
That wasn't a scary day out.
Dave Courtney's book launch. Because a friend of mine, good friend of mine, Ricky, God bless him, R.I.P., he was good mates with Dave Courtney.
Right, okay. There's a fucking book in there, Mush, isn't there, somewhere?
We keep saying it.
We do, to be fair, don't we? Right, am I going long or little long?
Little long.
Definitely. That's a 5. We're going long. And that's a 4. Oh, don't BF. That is a good film as well, to be fair.
That's a cracking film.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to spin these in a minute because I've not quite got that bottom one in.
The noise in the background is...
Matt's just put a Quicksilver on a Gen 2. He's just testing a valve controller now, which is why it's going... Boo, 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 boo.
Got to be one of the most popular systems.
Yeah.
And
It did used to be the Capristo,
yeah,
and that is still my favourite. But that is such a lot of money
yeah.
since smart people decided that Brexit was the future. That no one buys them anymore. No one buys them, which is a shame because it is a bloody good system. But it is a bloody good system, my friend. Oh, piss off. Wrong all again, lad, that.
I really want to film him doing that, but I don't want to show it.
Trying to get top arms out, I think,
Yeah.
isn't he? We might have to have a day trip to Germany.
A day trip?
Yeah. I've ordered Olin's.
Have you?
Well, Olin's have reached out and said they want to do something.
Okay.
So it's...
They reached out having seen videos?
yeah.
Well, that's good news then.
Through Nigel.
Yeah. Are they... Ooh. Sounds fruity.
Very, very
Go on
good
in.
V10.
Winner?
If you don't like your neighbours, buy one of these.
So, a road trip to Germany.
Yeah.
Is this to avoid any importation?
No. It's because it's Emerson from Engage, who's the one who did Nigel's car.
Okay, is he based at the Ring?
So yeah, he's based at the Ring. So me and Kay have dropped kids off at school, drive to Germany, get back, and we'll be back before the kids are finished. It would be cool to take her because she never gets to come anywhere, bless her.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, they're quite keen, to be fair.
Cool.
So that would be cool.
Go out on a cheeky TF session as well.
As long as you're not on a bike.
Now, that's new this week, isn't it? But I actually
Yeah,
thought that
because
was the case
bikers are the problem.
But I thought that was the case already. I didn't realise that.
No. Matt's been waiting for me to kick off about this. Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, Nürburgring have banned bikes off TF days. But if you've got your pops and bangs RS3, you can still go on. And they cause more problems than anything else, so answer me that one.
Yeah, it does seem a...
Yes, because the problem isn't that the bikes cause issues. The problem is if a biker... Oi, fucking Mr. Crash-a-Lot. You got no words in this play. Fucking crash a car in a car park stood still, you will.
That was one time.
Right, see, this is what you got to watch now, look. Because this has started to bind up.
Oh.
Yeah? So that's because we've pulled it up unevenly, I think.
Okay.
That's the trick with these, they can be a bugger.
Let's have a bit of finesse.
Yeah. And it always seems to be this one, this shaft. That one there, I want that one. Yes, they've banned bikes off Nürburgring, which I think is a fucking joke. And it's because if a bike I know what it is, but they haven't come out and said this. They haven't come out and been sort of open about it or honest about it. See, we've come back now, look. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, they've not been open about the fact that...
Yeah, that the risk is if a bike crashes and a car follows it round the corner, it'll run them over. So I get what they're trying to say, but then say that.
Yeah.
Don't just ban bikes.
Right, we're back.
So all I've done there is it bound up a little bit across 3 bolts. So I just loosened the 3 bolts off, reset the case again, and just pulled them in gently, mainly on the 2 dowel ones.
Yep.
And yeah, it feels all right now. But you've just got to sort of keep.
You've got to be mindful.
Yeah. Because you'll get, at least then I haven't got to the end and it's bound up, and I've got to go. Oh, I've got to take it all apart now.
Yep.
So yeah, just keep that in mind as you put it together. So again, same thing. Get gear on. Get gear on. I always. Next seal. Like so. Okay, douse that in. Plate. Like so. Next down. Gear. If that gear binds up going on, it's because you haven't got the dowel pressed in enough. Alright, how's in? Like so. Same thing again. Just gonna pull it down on the 2, that's the 2 dowels there. And I'm going to add a 3rd. And I think we'll go the big one through the middle. Wherever I have put it. There it is. Let's try and pull it all down in order. See, instantly sort of started a pinch where it's just uneven going on.
Yeah.
It's almost like sometimes you just need to seat it. There you go. So it's, as it's pulled in square, so it feels nice there. 1.
Look, you can actually see sunlight coming through now. Up there. So much lighter in this unit.
Yeah. Yeah, look, you don't. I say you don't really need the lights on, but I got one glaring at me and all of us.
You never have too much light when you're filming.
2, and I got one underneath. Two, 3, 4, 5. Like a glove dabbler.
It makes a lovely noise.
Right, it's a trick where you got to. Alright, so that's a drive in. Right. Sometimes you can get problems on the pressure side where if the pump is too dry, you actually don't get any pumping effect when you fill it with oil. You basically get an airlock in the pump, right? So the trick with the pressure side is to make sure you've got some fluid in there to help the seal, but also on the front of the oil gallery there's a 13mm plug.
Yep.
And you've got to make sure you get it in that as well. Right, let's just make sure that keyway turns. Like so. That's all good. Relief is in, that's fine. And that one. Just go in. I've got dowel here. I've got a dowel here, that's fine. Let's get my seal on. Like so. So all you've got to do now is plastic O-ring there, plastic O-ring here, so you just got to make sure you get them set in place. Right, next, so we need 4 left over for the water pump. So these 4 hold the old girl together. One. Two. 3. Yeah, so you can essentially pull the 13mm out of the front of the crankcase and pressure bleed the pump. So you fill the tank with oil, crank it over that 13 out and just let it sort of, even if you gravity feed it through and spin it over, you should be all right. And then if you're on a new build then, you can pull your oil filter housing out and just make sure you get pressure up to the top of the pump.
Okay.
Do we have a nice smooth rotation, Dabla? We do. Sweet.
Lovely.
Pump seal. This then. Before you being busted. snagging. We're snagging. Get the little dowel that stops the water pump spinning in there, like so. Then we've got a water pump seal, but to help it stick in the orifice. Just a bit of assembly grease.
Nearly there. Nice little advert there for Syvecs Performance hoses. Other hoses are available.
2, 3, 4. That's it, Mush.
JD. We might get it finished before my battery runs out as well.
2, 3, 4. There we go. Job's jobbed.
Done.
Romeo'd. Right. Rebuilt pump.
That was Gordon Ramsay, wasn't it? He cooked something. That is... I can't think of a dish.
Spaghetti bolognese.
I was going to say spaghetti bolognese,
Yeah.
but he wouldn't cook that, would he?
He wouldn't come out. Penne alle arrabbiata.
With a little bit of jus on the side.
Yeah. Oh, plenty of jus. Plenty in the tank, sir. And then top timing covers sealed.
Oh, good save.
All my nuts and bolts cleaned.
You nearly had a baking tray of disaster.
My front
then.
hose, my racing pulley, fuel pipes. Well, I don't know what I've got. Why did I take them off? Ah, fuel filter housing, fine. Yeah.
Good to go.
We are, mate. Now I've literally just got to fucking put it together. There's no point me showing you how to put an oil pump on or put timing covers on, because the fiddliest bit about doing this job is making sure you don't pinch this gasket.
Yeah.
Because it's multi-layer. When we put the timing cover on, we've got to clean all this, but when we put the timing cover on, you just got to make sure you don't snag this, because you can fold it up inside. Do you remember the V10 engine Lamborghini sent us?
Yes.
And we had the heads off and redone the head gaskets because they put the timing cover on, they pinched it up in this corner and it was still leaking. Same kind of thing. So oil filter housing bolts. And the 13 I was talking about is this one here. So that's the main pressure side.
Yep.
So the oil pump builds oil pressure, it goes through there.
Yep.
And then it comes up through the front of the block into this section here, and then it's fed into the oil pump housing. So that's we take that off to drain everything out of the oil filter section. But then also, if you've got to prime the engine, take that out, spin your oil pump over. You know your oil pump's got pressure. So yeah, that's all good, mate.
So another one done. Well,
nearly done. I get it finished today.
Oil pump done, and then that's going to be shipped back off to...
Yeah, I haven't got a... We found out what it was.
You've not got to put this back into the car.
No, it's going in race car.
Yep.
Because race car broke. So yeah, we're all good.
Nice job.
Right. Happy? Sorted?
Yes, lovely.
Smash buttons. Tell us what we did wrong. And like I said, Tom, if you want to take my wife on a date, mate, give us a shout. Because that was hilarious, that was.
What's
Are you going
this?
to put that in when I said Tom Hartley instead of Tom Hardy?
Oh yeah.
It's funny.
I've got 1 or 2 bits to cut out. Hopefully that'll make the
Hopefully
edit.
that'll make the edit. Yeah, otherwise Kate will be like, oh, you cut me out again. Right. See you on the next one.
See you later.
Biggity bop.
Well.